Good afternoon, Immortals, and welcome to another Diablo video. We're going to be diving into the third dungeon here in just a moment, but I realized on the way to this dungeon that I'm not being nearly as effective as I could be. It's starting to get a little bit harder to fight the monsters, and I realized when I opened the codex that the game is telling me that my equipment is terrible, that I have a very poor rating for upgrading my equipment. So I went to this blacksmith, and so we're going to just quickly upgrade a bunch of our gear here. We're going to salvage all of this stuff, which isn't as good as what we currently have. And then we're going to go to upgrade. So when you dismantle your upgraded equipment, you actually get all of your stuff back, everything that you used to upgrade it, and you can also just freely transfer it onto a new piece of gear. So there's basically no reason at all not to upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade a couple of these pieces. Rank 1, easy. And we're just going to go across the board here with all the mats that we have. And we're just going to get a bunch of these to rank 1, which is obviously just increasing our stats. Even just a little bit, it's for sure going to be better than nothing. And then we're going to make our way to the third dungeon, which is the Tomb of Fahir. And we're going to speed run to the tomb entrance. My favorite part about playing the monk is just the sheer amount of movement abilities I have. We zoom in. Let's take a look at the codex really fast as well and see what it says now. Does it say we're terrible still? I'm still poor, but it's slightly better. Up, and this is excellent. So I have the right level equipment. I just don't have enough upgrades. But it's better than where we were at. So let us dive into the Tomb of Fahir. Couple people my level, picking up 3 out of 4. It's going quick. We've seen zillions of people running around on the server. Wow, level 38. This is going to be very easy. Difficulty 4. Let's enjoy the cinematic, and we'll be right back.
Be wary inside that tomb. The old kingdom hid many terrible secrets. Ones that prefer to remain hidden. Secrets buried in the sands. Darkness. Many an adventurer has attempted to retrieve the scepter. I don't need to explain what happened to them, do I? After all, the scepter is still buried in the sands.
Not for long. Give me the scepter. I love that while I'm hanging out watching the video, the other players are just gone. They don't care about cinematics. They're grinding. So we're joining the dungeon. It's already in progress. We've picked up a conduit buff, which is my favorite buff in the game. We pull all the monsters together in one unique spot. Oh, this looks like a boss. I guess we're just gonna solo this boss. I don't know where my group is. Woo! Unfortunately, we're not playing with the warband right now because we're the lowest level in the warband. So I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to keep up and make big plays. But the warband, these guys are way more advanced than me. They're going hard. They've played Diablo for years. They're seasonally aware. And they've been killing Nephilim rifts for the last 2 years. But we're learning the game still, and we're having a great time. Thank you all for the likes, the love, the comments, and the constructive criticism as always. And thank you for tuning in. Nice to just get all this loot. Look at all the stuff they killed while I was fighting that boss. They were probably going in the proper order of clearing all the side rooms and the ads, and I just saw a boss and I wanted to punch it. The monk fists are popping off. We got one more icon to destroy for the tomb. Where's it at? Show me. Why did it have to be spiders? Our teammate is getting just absolutely melted by that laser. If you notice, I'm using the same 4 skills this time around. I've pretty much locked onto these as my favorite skills. And I know we still have a lot more skills to unlock, so we'll have to see how they go. And I probably just don't know how they all work yet perfectly.
Madness.
But I'm enjoying
Madness
these ones
stupidity.
a lot.
Much better.
Let me know what class you guys are playing in the comments. And what level you're up to. Do we have some gamers? Do we've got some grinders? Because we're going hard. We're trying to get all the way up to the 8-player raid tonight. We're trying to beat the entire game in one day. At least the first raid. It looked like there were multiple difficulties of the raid. So the raid is called the Heliquary. And it is an 8-player experience. So we now have 7 members of the warbands. We have 1 more warband member that we're looking for, and we're starting to fill the clan up. All the details for the Discord and the server are below in the YouTube description. Come hang out with us, guys. We need 100 people for our clan, and then we're trying to decide what we want to do. Let's get out of that. That looks big bad. Got some sand. We got some red. Got some explosions. Popping our ult here. Let's get in on this. Give me that scepter. Alright, so that wasn't too bad damage. Probably if this was a higher difficulty, you would need to get out of that. But here I think we can just stand here and take it. Also, we got some health globes on the other side. Let's scoop those up. It's got that classic Diablo feeling where each boss is a pinata. Oh! Oh! Give me that scepter. What was that? That's not the end of the dungeon? Oh, let's go. Oh, was that a massive spider? Oh, it actually shows you what your teammates pick up in chat. You got an unidentified legendary weapon? What? Lucky. Alright, this looks way better. Item base life increased. Damage taken reduced. I don't know, the gear score is a lot higher. Look at that. You just transfer all of the stats over immediately. It does it for free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be in town. They did a really, really good job with that. So once again, just upgrade all of your stuff. There's no reason not to upgrade. Woo! I'm still trying to figure out if there's any rat strats with this game. I don't think so. I think every player just has to try their best all the time in this game, but we haven't managed to PvP yet, so I'm still looking forward to unlocking that. I'm sure there's going to be some ratty little strats we can employ, especially if it's you know, some sort of free-for-all PvP, or maybe multiple teams fight each other. I don't know. If you guys know what's going on with the PvP, please let me know. I'm playing blind, so we're just hanging out. Woohoo! There's not much left of this elevator. Ah! Tuck and roll, baby. That's all we need. Oh, that is a disgusting spider. Ew. Oh, you gotta kill each individual leg? That's awesome. I'm stomping on his paws right now. I'm breaking his little toenails. I kind of feel like me and this other member of the team right here are the only two actually doing this dungeon. Oh, a gem, huge. We can sell that on the auction house. We're popping our ult here. Actually, our ult looks like it acts as an iframe. Yeah, I don't know where the other two members of the party are, so this is the unfortunate truth of using random group members in games like this. That player actually left the party just before we finished the boss. You know, this is a cross-platform game. We're playing on the PC using WASD, having a good time, very similar control schemes to other games that we've played. But we have to remember that this is also a phone game, so there's probably people playing at work, on the subway, you know, walking around a park, at dinner with their fiancés. Alright, the other member of the group has now arrived. They've decided that if they show up a little bit late, we might not notice they're gone. Oh, a legendary! Let's go! Our first ever legendary! They must be identified before they can be equipped. Select item. What? Alright, so that is the end of our group. And the end of the Tomb of Fahir. The dungeon of the Shashar Sea. We're going to go ahead and go identify this as well. I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. So let's identify this together and see what we get. This is our first legendary.
Fahir's remains are gone. No matter. I have what I came here for.
Also picking up level 31 there, so we're on the way up. We still have all of our daily bounties to do, as well as a couple other quests. So I don't feel like I really ran into a wall. The content is a nice difficulty. It's a relaxing pace right now. Why does this say EXP? I want that. XP. And then let's go ahead and identify.
Do you require magic? Have a
see.
safe journey, adventurer.
Acquired an unshakable weight. Wow, that is so much better than what I have. That is way better. Does more damage against your demons. Wave strike range increased by 20%. Is wave strike one of my travel skills? Let's see, equip and transfer, increase the rank and saga, so everything just goes directly into our new gear, which brings its score up quite a bit. Now let's take a look at our skills really fast and see if this is wave strike, because if that actually increases the distance we move, oh no, that's mystic strike. Wave strike is the charge up bolt that we throw, but that's cool that it goes farther. I was hoping it would be one of these though, so we can just go even faster and even further. But that's the end of the dungeon, so I will catch you guys on the next Diablo Immortals video. We're hanging out and grinding and having a great time. Please like, subscribe, leave constructive criticism or compliments, and hopefully you all are getting off work and getting ready to dive into something fun. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.